Hello, everyone. It's James, and I'm back to rank more movies from 1999. Last time I was doing this, I got interrupted and could not finish the year, but we're going to finish this year today and maybe do a couple other short ones really quick. Maybe some years that I didn't watch many films. I'm not, if you haven't noticed, I'm not doing these years really in any order. I have some years I want to spend more time on because I have a ton of movies in them. But right now, I'm just trying to pick a few years from different eras, try to get a good baseline in, and then go from there. But let's continue. Last time we finished American Pie. We decided that I decided that American Pie was the 61st best film of all time. It's better than Substitute 3, but it's no Man on the Moon with Jim Carrey. So where are we now? Big Daddy. Okay. I am not an Adam Sandler fan. Never have been, never will be. Uh, Punch Drunk Love is good. I'm sure that movie where he plays the dirtbag gambler was good. It looked too depressing to me. Didn't want to see it. So where is Big Daddy on this list? It's not terrible, but it's not much of a film either. It's definitely better than The Naughty Victorians. It has less sexual assault. Let's see. We're already hitting the line here. Yeah, it's better than, even though okay, so the Image is 4 stars, but you have to, when you think about ranking films, you have to kind of keep in mind that it's kind of a sliding scale, and a 4-star hardcore porno film from 1975, that's not the same as, Bringing Out the Dead, or what's the film I gave 4 stars to? Let's see. The Sixth Sense. Okay, they're both 4. Sixth Sense is a 4. The Sixth Sense is a 4-star a supernatural drama. The Image is definitely it's a 4-star hardcore porno, but it's still a hardcore porno without it's a hardcore porno. Big Daddy is better than that, but it's no Listomania. It's definitely lacking the, let's say, ambition of a Ken Russell film. Okay, moving on. South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. When I first saw this movie, I thought it was hilarious. And then I graduated college. And also then, again, 1999 humor hasn't aged well. I'm not just talking about, maybe, jokes about certain groups of people or things like that. It's just the things that we were joking about in 1999. A lot of it didn't seem as funny or relevant in 3 years because the entire world changed. South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. Blame Canada, all-time banger. Not the best movie. It's definitely better than Killer Elite, though. It's better than Criminally Insane. Okay, is it better than Big Daddy? Yes, it is better than Big Daddy. It's not as good as fellow musical Listomania, though. So we're still back-to-back there. Let's continue. Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me. Is this the first one? Oh, God, Austin Powers. No, it's the second one, right? Yeah, second one. Okay, so again, this will be. It's fine. I haven't seen Austin Powers in 20 some years, but I feel comfortable. I don't need to revisit it. I really like. I think there's the joke with the poop tea. Is that in this one? That was funny. It's better than Big Daddy. It's better than South Park. Better than Listomania. Man, Listomania oddly became a... it's better than Listomania, and it's better than this movie. And this, I think, by default, then it's better than American Beauty and Lake Placid. I like it more than Talented Mr. Ripley, and I would probably watch it again before I watch Picnic at Hanging Rock, but I'm not going to act like Picnic at Hanging Rock is not a better film than Austin Powers' The Spy Who Shagged Me. So I think we'll leave it there. Okay, Limbo. Limbo is a John Sayles film. Who's in this? Mary Elizabeth Mastriantonio. Chris Christopherson's really great in it. Casey Siemaszko. Really, really interesting. It's John Sayles as hell, and that makes sense if you've seen John Sayles films. I remember watching this in the theater, and when it ended, and the ending hit, and the ending is something else, people in the audience are just like, fucking John Sayles. I don't know if they were angry or happy. The ending for this film has always stuck with me, for good or bad. And it's a great movie. It's definitely better than Breakout. It's better than this Bond film. It's better than Karate Bullfighter, and I might happen to say it's better than Karate Bear Fighter. It's better than Overlord. Let's see, we're getting pretty high up now. Yeah, it's better than Switchblade Sisters, better than Framed. Now we're getting into tough territory. It's no Night Moves with Gene Hackman, but it's a very, very good film. I really recommend Limbo. I recommend every John Sayles film. John Sayles wrote Alligator, which is a great movie also. That'll be on this list. Dogma, a film I haven't seen in a long time because you couldn't. A bad person owned it. The bad person no longer owns it. So we can watch it again. I think soon they're going to put it on 4K or whatever. I'll be interested to revisit Dogma, see how it is. I really liked it when it came out, but it probably hasn't aged well, and I think it's the kind of film that seems really, really smart when you're 20 years old. But it's still, it's not a bad movie. I think of the early Kevin Smith films, it's not the best though. It's no Chasing Amy. It's no Clerks. And let's be real, it's no Mallrats. I mean, come on. But it's good. I would say it's better than Listomania, better than this movie, better than American Beauty, better than Lake Placid. It's better than it's better than Austin Powers. I will say it's better than Picnic at Hanging Rock. I think it has more to say about religion. Better than that Lizzie Borden movie. Better than Substitute 3. Yeah, now it's moving up now. Is it better than Muppets from Space? Yeah, it is. Better than Deadly Strangers? Yeah. Better than Race with the Devil? Yeah. Better than I Don't Want to Be Born? Yeah, probably. Yeah, whoa, it's really going high. It's no Godzilla 2000. Well, no, it's no Godzilla 2000. Dogma, a new 54. Okay, what's up next? Ghost Dog. Oh, this movie's dope. This is Jim Jarmusch. I need to watch more Jim Jarmusch films. And I need to show my boyfriend this movie. Ghost Dog is an amazing film about a black dude who's a hitman for the mafia, but lives like a samurai. Radical movie. Really good. I believe the score is by RZA. Who did the music? Yeah, by RZA. Yeah. Really awesome film. It's the kind of film that I haven't seen it probably in over 20 years, but it is forever in my head. And a really fantastic movie. This is going to go pretty high. Let's see. It's better than all of these. Better than Karate Bullfighter. And to be honest, it's probably better than Karate Bear Fighter. Better than Friday Forster. Better than Hard Times. I like it more than Dog Day and Fight Club. But it's no Framed. Framed is a fantastic Joe Don Baker film that everyone in the world should watch. And it's very close, but it's no Framed. All right. Here's a doc. Is this a feature? My Best Fiend. How long? Yeah, this is a feature. This is a documentary about Klaus Kinski by Werner Herzog. Klaus Kinski is a notoriously horrible human being. So the less we say about him, the better. But this film is very interesting, and it looks at kind of the bizarre relationship those two had. It's a really fascinating documentary. Everything Werner Herzog does is fascinating, even when it's bad. So it's again another 4-star movie, so pretty high on the list. Better than okay? Here's the two documentaries. Is it better than Beyond the Mat? No, it's not. It's a little superficial. But it's still a great. I really recommend My Best Fiend if you just want to see crazy footage of a crazy person. Watch that documentary. Up next, we have... Oh, here we go. It's controversial ones now. Episode 1. Okay, I have non-standard Star Wars takes, and I am aware of this. We'll get to that when we get to the other films. However, I think my take on Episode 1 is pretty standard. It's not a very good film. But it's a very ambitious, not good film. I don't want to... I mean, it's technically well made. It has good performances. Of all the prequels, it probably has some of the best performances. At least with Ewan McGregor and Liam Neeson. And it looks good because it still has real sets. And I think it sets up the story well. The ending's fantastic. Like the final part with Palpatine is really good. And it's definitely better than a lot of bad films. It's better than Bone Collector, better than Killer Elite, better than Devil's Reign, better than The Astrologer, better than Big Daddy, better than South Park. It's better than in 2025, Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace is better than American Beauty. It's not as good. I mean, both these films, both The Talented Mr. Ripley and Star Wars Episode 1 make me angry for different reasons. And I can setting aside my personal viewpoints, just looking at the films, I will say that Ripley's a better film. But it's fucking close, because God, I hate that movie. Anyway, that'll be the least controversial Star Wars take on my list. The Mummy. I just watched this for the first time, I think, last year on a plane, and Brandon Fraser was a pretty man. I'm an old school Mummy fan. I like the Hammer ones, and I like the 1930s ones, and we'll get there. This is not as good as any of those, but god damn, it's a lot of fun, and it's a hell of a lot better than Episode 1, and it's a hell of a lot. I think it's better than Sleepy Hollow. It's better than Muppets in Space. It's better than Sheba. No, it's no Sheba Baby. It's better than the Joan Collins movie about the evil dwarf baby, though. So I'd say it's our new number 58. Congratulations, Mummy. All right, Ed TV. Oh God. You wanna possibly brothers. Matthew McConaughey, Woody Harrelson, Ed TV. Ron Howard. This is the poor man's Truman Show, I think is the best way to put Ed TV. One of those films, much like American Beauty. It's one of those films that at the time it felt like it was really saying something, man, about society. And you watch it now and it's like, this is fucking stupid, and we're stupid, and society is stupid. It's not as good as South Park, but it's better than Big Daddy. So it's our new number 80. Congratulations, Ed TV. And since I'm going to save this before I forget, just in case. All right. Moving on down to, we got a big one now. The Matrix. What can be said about The Matrix that hasn't already been said? Nothing. So let's just get to ranking this bastard. Okay, so I will move it. Let's just type in 10. So we can just zoom up there. This is going to get really, really unwieldy, but I'm ready to make that sacrifice. Okay, so is The Matrix better than One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest? Is The Matrix better than One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest? He said with sincerity. Is it better than Drop Dead Gorgeous? Not as funny. It's better than Drop Dead Gorgeous. Yeah. This might be perfect. It might be on number 10. Because it's not as good as Death Race 2000, and this is rarefied air up here. So yeah, I'm gonna say it's on number 10. That was easy. All right, cool. Thank you, Keanu. The sequels will not be here. Okay. Moving on to Ravenous, a film I covered on my podcast, Cinema Oblivion. I really like Ravenous, but I feel it falls apart in the third act. Ravenous is a very underseen film about cannibals in the American West with Guy Pearce, Robert Carlyle, David Arquette, and someone whose name will not be mentioned. Really interesting film about cannibalism. Really respects it. It takes a lot of it from Native American folklore, and it really respects that, which is good. And it treats the Native American characters with dignity, which is something you can't say about a lot of films, even films that were made in the 90s. And it's definitely better than The Image. It's definitely better than American Beauty. It is better than Picnic at Hanging Rock. It is better than American Pie. It is better than Mumford. It is better than I Don't Want to Be Born. It's better than a lot of these films. It's better than The Hurricane. Better than White Line Fever. It's definitely better than Karate Bullfighter. It's better than Three Kings. Might have to stop there, though. I think, the star rankings aren't always 100% accurate, but in this case they are. It is a very high 3.5-star film that cannot compete with Return to Macon County from 1975. So Ravenous is our new number 46, which takes us now to The Corruptor. Oof. What America did to Chow Yun-fat, it's a flippin' hate crime. The Corruptor is, and also it has, putting Mark Wahlberg in a film with Chow Yun-fat could have been a hate crime. Bastard. Corruptor, who directed The Corruptor? James Foley. What did this guy do? Oh, good films. I mean, I've heard good things about At Close Range. Never seen it. My dad loved that movie. And, of course, Glengarry Glen Ross is supposed to be a classic. I haven't seen that either. I did see Fear in the theater with my dad. It was the very first thing we did after he got a divorce from my mom. And watching that scene in Fear with the roller coaster was a little awkward. Anyway, we're not talking about Fear right now. We're talking about The Corruptor. The Corruptor has some good action. It has a really good story. Actually, it's just kind of not, it's just not directed very well. And it doesn't make good use of the characters. But it's probably better than Lake Placid. It's better than Star Wars Episode 1, but it might stop there. It's a very low 3-star film for me. I should watch it again. Some of these I should watch again, and maybe I'll regrade them. There are definitely some films, like I said earlier, that I've forgotten too much, and I can't properly grade them. And that is a separate list for that. But that I remember enough of it, especially the ending, because it has a good ending, which kind of saves the film. And some good plot twists, but it's just not a very good movie. Analyze This. I have never seen Analyze That, so Analyze That will not be on this list. Analyze This with De Niro, Billy Crystal, Lisa Kudrow, and every actor who's played a mafioso. Fun movie. That's Harold Ramis, right? Yes, it is. Harold Ramis. May he rest in peace. Analyze This. It's a good film. But it's a very standard comedy. Almost kind of like an 80s comedy in how it feels. It's very light, very fluffy, very forgettable. Kind of similar to American Pie. It's not saying anything. Here's a funny movie. And yeah, it's better than American Pie. And I would say it's better than Man on the Moon, but it's not as good as Sleepy Hollow. So it's our new number 67. Okay, then. Cruel Intentions. You want to have, here's my thumbnail. Smile. Thumbnail. Cruel Intentions is, of course, the modern-day retelling of Dangerous Liaisons, and if you want to have a lot of fun, watch them back-to-back, and then say, yo, Swoosie Kurtz, you're in both these films. Cruel Intentions holds up really well, and watching it as a 40-something-year-old man, I kind of felt like a pervert, but hey, that happens a lot. It's a real movie. It's definitely better than I Don't Want to Be Born. It's better than The Mummy, better than Godzilla 2000, better than The Hurricane, better than Dolomite, better than Karate Bullfighter. Not as good as Fleet Kings. So it's our new number 48. Okay. Go is the first film. Well, it's the second film I bought on DVD. The first was Mallrats, which I bought before I owned a DVD player. I went to my dad's house to watch it. Go I got for my birthday in 1999 or 2000 with a DVD player. Thanks, Dad. Go's a great movie. Of the Pulp Fiction ripoffs, it's A tier. And Go, so like something like American Beauty, it's aged poorly, and it's worse now than when it came out. Go is dated in a really fun way, and instead of being dated, it's a time capsule. And Go is a really good portrayal of what it was like to be a dipshit teenager to college-age person in the late 90s who maybe had a lot of friends who did ecstasy. Trust me on this. Very accurate in that way. And it's really good. It's better than Poor Pretty Eddie. I like Go more than Monty Python because Go has an ending. Let's see. It's definitely no Karate Bear Fighter. It's definitely no Freeway 2. It's no Tommy. And it's no But I'm a Cheerleader. but I feel it's a more consistent picture than Dead or Alive, which, while amazing, Dead or Alive has ups and downs, and it's mostly at 35 because of the last 10 minutes. Because, woo boy, woo daddy. So yeah, Go is our new number 34. Payback. Now, this is the theatrical version of Payback. I have heard the director's cut is better. This is by Brian, this person's last name. I have not seen any of his other films, although I don't think most of these are very good. Payback is a remake of Point Blank, which is a great film with Lee Marvin, which I'll get to someday on this. And where it had a really interesting production where Mel Gibson's character is supposed to be this dirtbag scumbag, and he's all for it. But then they finished the film, and Mel Gibson was like, "I'm too unlikable," and they reshot half the movie. So I would love to see the original version, but this is not that. I would love to see the director's cut, but this is reviewing the original version, which is deeply flawed. It does have Lucy Liu in it, though, and I love Lucy Liu. I would say Payback is a solid 3-star film. It is one of the most 3-star films. It's better than Mr. Ripley, but I would definitely say it has severe issues which stop it there. It is no Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me, is our new number 77. Almost done. 3 more here. Blair Witch Project, of course, a classic. When I saw it, I knew it wasn't real, but it still freaked me the fuck out. And I remember when I was at home that night, I did not want to leave my lights off in my living room because I didn't want to go in my living room at night and see the dude standing in the corner. You see behind me now? Okay, I got the camera. I can see. Great movie. I've never seen anything else from it. I heard it's all terrible. Blair Witch Project is in fact better than Karate Bear Fighter and Karate Bullfighter. But it might stop there. It's better than Friday. Is it better than Friday Foster? No. Okay, I forget. Is Friday Foster the one with Yaphet Kotto? Let me check really quick. Because Sheba Baby and Friday Foster are very similar films. Friday Foster, which one is this one? No, okay, that's one of Yaphet Kotto. Okay, so no, it's not as good as Friday Foster. So it is our new number 30. Okay. And two more films. Boondock Saints. Ooh. So here's my opinion on Boondock Saints. Boondock Saints is not a terrible film. However, if you meet anybody who loves Boondock Saints, they're a bad person. It's a fine movie. I gave it 2.5 stars. I feel it is a very 2.5 stars film, and I can watch it. I will enjoy it. But there's nothing to it. It's an empty film. It is all style, no substance, and the style's not great. And like, even when you watch it, I'm like, I bet the guy who made this is a real asshole. And hey, it turned out the guy who made this movie was a real asshole. So where does that put it on the list? We're getting into movies like American Beauty, where they were really something when they came out, but man, they aged poorly. Just like number 85. It's around here. It's no South Park. I would rather, it is less obnoxious than Ed TV though, so it is our new number 88. And one more for 1999, Virus. The Jamie Lee Curtis alien ripoff. Bad movie. Bad movie. Based off a comic book that also wasn't very good. I think it's, what do we got here? Yeah, this is about right. I will be honest though, The Virus is no Deep Rising. Yeah, it's a 1.5 star film for sure. It's definitely better than The 13th Warrior though. It's less homophobic than Satan's Children. The CG is better than The Haunting. It's almost as stupid as Bone Collector, but not quite. And I think the star rankings are accurate here, so it is our new number 98. Well, let's do a few more. Let's go back a few decades. So I got a 90s, I got a 70s. The 80s will be too long to do, because every year in the 80s I've watched 1,000 films. So let's go to the 60s. Let's get some 60s in here. Let's find a year that doesn't have a lot of movies. Let's see. Man. Okay. Here we go. Let's do 1965. This is a good, yeah, okay, let's do 1965. So, 16 films. First, we have Do Not Disturb. This is A minus Doris Day, where she moves to England with her husband, played by Rod Taylor, and hilarious consequences ensue. Very cute film, fantastic and screwball comedy ending. It's not the best Doris Day film, but it's a damn good one. So I would definitely put it pretty high on this list. I've seen almost every Doris Day film, by the way, so they'll all get here. It's better than Go. It's no Tommy. It's no But I'm a Cheerleader. It is better than Go, though, so it's our new number 35. All right. So then Vapors is a short film that won't count, but you still all watch Vapors. Dr. Goldfoot and the Bikini Machine. Of all the films that have theme songs and the name of the movie in them, Dr. Goldfoot and the Bikini Machine might be the best. This is a bizarre combination of like B-movie horror with the Frankie and Annette beach movies of the 1960s. It has Frankie Avalon in it. Annette is in it. She's a cameo because she was pregnant, so she's barely in the movie, but she is there. It also has Milton Frome, which means nothing to all of you, but that's okay. Milton Frome. Anyway, great theme song by the Supremes. Very fun, very stupid film. This is the film that Austin Powers wants to be. It is better than Austin Powers. It is better than Mumford. What we're hitting the wall. It's not better than Mumford. It is our new number 70. Damn good movie. The Nanny. Ooh, this is a messed up. I believe this is a Hammer film. Look at that picture. Ooh boy. Is this a Hammer film? Yes, it is. It's a Hammer horror film with Bette Davis playing a live-in maid who has some issues, and the boy in the house refuses to do anything she says, and you find out he has a damn good reason why. It's a creepy ass movie, and Bette Davis doing her late career horror turn does a good job with it. So I put it at 20. Let's see what that puts it around. Yeah, this is about right. Okay. It is better than Limbo because it's the ending. It's better than Limbo. I don't want to say any more about Limbo. It's better than Night Moves. It's no Bullet Train. Is it better than Sudden Fury? Sudden Fury, a great Canadian B movie? No, it's not, but it's pretty close. It's our new number 18. Watch The Nanny. And watch The Nanny. So you will watch her. Speaking of disturbing films from England in 1965, Otto Preminger's Bunny Lake is Missing. This is about a woman whose daughter goes missing, and then no one believes her daughter exists, and then the ending will make you want to take the longest shower in the world. It is a damn good movie. Creepy as hell. And really, especially when you think about when it came out, this movie is fucked up. It's better than One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Is it better? Okay, it's not as good as Toy Story 2. It's no Rocky Horror. Is it better than Death Race 2000? Yes. It is a new number 8. So sorry, Matrix, out of the top 10. A Study in Terror. Oh, I just watched this. This is a really fun movie. It is what if Sherlock Holmes had to solve the Jack the Ripper case. And if he has a very early appearance by Judi Dench, who I did not even recognize. My boyfriend's like, that's Judi Dench. And John Neville plays a really good Sherlock Holmes. I'm not going to tell you who plays Jack the Ripper because spoiler. Fun little B movie. But not too deep. Very silly. And it has a happy ending, which kind of feels weird considering the subject matter. But it's definitely better than, let's say, Sleepy Hollow. No, is it? No, it's not. It's too cheap. It's better than American Pie. It's better than... It's not as good as Man... Even though I give it 3.5 stars, it's not as good as Man on the Moon. It is our new number 75. There'll be another Sherlock Holmes versus Jack Ripper film on this list at a later date. The Skull. I think this might be Peter Cushing's first appearance on the list. The Skull is a Freddie Francis film. Peter Cushing, Christopher Lee, Patrick Weimart. Peter Cushing buys the skull of Marquis de Sade. Hilarious consequences ensue. Dope movie. Really psychedelic and weird. Really awesome. Definitely better than A Study in Terror. See, again, but both 3.5-star films, but for different reasons. A Study in Terror has a lot of problems, but for what it's trying to do, it hits it pretty well, but it still has problems. The Skull is a super low-budget film that is kind of by the numbers until the ending when it goes crazy. And so they're kind of hard to compare, even though they're both 3.5 stars. But I will say The Skull is better than Man on the Moon. It's better than One Person in Space. Okay, now we're getting kind of similar films. I would say it's better than I Don't Want to Be Born, but it's not as good as The Mummy. So it's our new number 67, and it's a film I recommend. Okay, almost done. I just watched Faster Pussycat last week, or 2 weeks ago. This movie is amazing. I can see why Rob Zombie based his entire career off of it. Let's go ahead and put this at least in the top 20. So where are we? Faster Pussycat Kill Kill is the definitive Russ Meyer film. And if you like boobs, make this 5 stars. I like boobs, but not in that way. You know, gay. Faster Pussycat Kill Kill is better than Deep Blue Sea. It is better than Deep Red. It is better than Drop Dead Gorgeous. It's better than The Matrix. So I gave it 4.5 stars because it has some acting issues, but it's really, this is one of those, like, the sum is greater than the parts type thing. It's better than Cuckoo's Nest. Oh boy. Is it better than Death Race 2000? No, because Death Race 2000 is a perfect film. So Faster Pussycat Kill Kill is our new number 10. Watch Faster Pussycat Kill Kill. On the same tip, Motorpsycho, which is pretty much the same film, but with men. In Faster Pussycat, it's about psychotic go-go dancers. Motorpsycho is just about psychotic Vietnam vets. So it's not as interesting. But it is better than Study in Terror. It's better than Mumford. It's better than I Don't Want to Be Born. It's The Skull, though. It's very basic. It has some great moments in it, though. And there's an actress named Raji, this really interesting woman. Great performance. Really good movie. Also Russ Meyer. Okay, what do we got next? I Saw What You Did. Is this the movie of Joan Crawford? Yes, it is. Okay. This is a great movie about 2 girls who make a prank phone call that says, I saw what you did, but they don't realize they are making a prank phone call saying, I saw what you did to a dude that just murdered someone. And then Joan Crawford's there. But not for long. Great movie. William Castle was the director. Really fun B-movie. Really good suspense. Really kind of has you on the edge of your seat. And unlike something like Poor Pretty Eddie, you don't want to take a shower afterwards. So it's not as skeezy. It's probably better than But I'm a Cheerleader. It's no Karate Bear Fighter. So I would say it's better than Freeway 2. So it's our new number 35. But it's no, like I said, it's no Karate Bear Fighter. Okay, well, this will be easy. Monster A Go-Go. So Monster A Go-Go, of course, on the show with them there talking robots, it is, I think, easily considered the worst film. Monster A Go-Go is not the worst film I've ever seen. But let's say for the next, 5 or 10 minutes, it'll be number 120. It will not be 120 for long. There will be a film. It is, as of right now, it is the worst film on this list. For the next few minutes. You'll see. Doctor Who and the Daleks. Is this the first? This is the second. This is the second one. So there are 2. Which one is this? This is 66. So this is the first Peter Cushing Doctor Who movie, which have nothing to do with Doctor Who as a character in any other format. He's just a dude named Doctor Who. It's not a very good film, but I am partial to Peter Cushing. So I gave it 3 stars, but it has problems. It's pretty boring. It's still better than American Beauty and Lake Placid, though, and it's better than Phantom Menace. But I think we might peter out there. It's a new number one. It's a new number 90. It's a fun movie, though, and it looks great in 4K. She is a Hammer film. Also, we got a lot of Peter Cushing done today. This is about one of those like Lost City type movies. It's fun, but it's not like. I gave it 3.5 stars. Whenever a movie has Peter Cushing in it, I usually add half a star. It's medium Hammer, which means it's better than a lot of these films. It's no Study in Terror, but it's better than American Pie. It's our new number 81. Okay, Die Die Darling, aka Fanatic. This is a film with Tahula Bankhead. I believe it might be one of her last films. I forgot Donald Sutherland's in this. It's about a woman who goes to her fiance dies, and she goes to her fiance mother's house, and she blames her for her kid's death, and she's like a religious fanatic, hence the name. Really creepy ass movie. Tahula Bankhead's really good in it. It's better. Trilogy of Terror has a better third act, but it's a better movie. It's better than... Yeah, that might be the right place for it. It's kind of hard to rank it with these documentaries, but that's why we're here. I will say it is... You know, it's more entertaining than My Best Fiend, but not as entertaining as Beyond the Mat. So it is our new number 50. And then what do we got next? We got 2 more tonight when we're going to finish up. So not too long. That's good. All right. Dr. Terror's House of Horrors, which is another... It is an Amicus production. Amicus is like... Yeah, Amicus. Amicus is like B-grade Hammer. And it is an Amicus anthology film where Peter Cushing, with his tarot cards, tells a car full of commuters on a train how they're all gonna die. There's a werewolf story, a vampire story, a killer plant story, a voodoo story, and a disembodied hand story. Really fun. Like, this is why I watch 60s British horror. Super fun movie. Really a blast to watch. Watch it with your friends. Really silly, not at all scary. Sometimes a little creepy, but not the ending's creepy, but it's not the kind of film that's going to give you nightmares. It's not as good as A Nanny, and it's not as good as Night Moves or Limbo, but I would say it's a better horror film and a fun. It's a more entertaining take on a genre than The Sixth Sense or Framed is. So Dr. Terror's House of Horrors is our new number 23. And then finally, Red Midnight. Okay, so this has a 2.9 with 535 views. Anybody who gave this more than half a star, what is wrong with you? So Red Midnight, you've never heard of that. This was in a Vinegar Syndrome box set of previously lost films. And it is about a terrorist plot to start a nuclear war, I believe. How do they describe it? Political thriller about a foreign plot to destroy American cities with small atomic bombs. Yeah, okay, that's what it's about. Horrifically bad. Horrifically bad. Absolutely atrocious. One of the worst films ever made. And I almost feel bad putting it on this list so early because it's probably going to stay at the bottom for a very long time until I get to another film from that Vinegar Syndrome box set. Vinegar Syndrome does great work, but sometimes I feel like when they find certain films, so they found a lost film. Sometimes dead is better. They shouldn't have found it. And also, it's just crap. It's just not worth watching. And like, I'm glad they restored it, but put it out for free on your website. Don't charge money for this. Like, this was so bad, it made me less likely to buy other Vinegar Syndrome products in the future. So there you go. Red Midnight from 1965, the worst film ever made as of right now. But that'll do it for today. We got 3 years done. We got 1975, 1999, and 1965. I don't know what I'll do next time. I'm probably going to start with something from the 80s. Will anything from 1980, whatever, beat Jaws? We'll see then. Probably have another episode out later this week where we can find that out. Until then, take care.